darn it, I dropped my phone in the floor. Sammy, did you make me lose that phone in the floor? Okay, now I gotta make sure I'm going in the right direction. Okay, let's see. I gotta go here and here. This always gets me nuts. Why does this do this to me? Why is it it's like a conspiracy? No, I don't want that. I always have this trouble. That's not where I want to be. I want to be. Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember. Now I think I remember. I do need to have a memory transplant. I wonder if the doctor can add memory to old people. If you can add memory to. Now, who's that fat man on there? I do not want to look at nobody that looks like that. I want to. Dang. Just a minute. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this any second now. Any second. And every time there's something. Now, do I want this? No, I don't want that because that was my last video. Okay, go back over here. Now it says to subscribe. I don't want to subscribe to myself. I'm already sort of subscribed to myself, I think. Every time I have this problem, every time, how in the world does that happen? How does that happen? Let me get rid of all this stuff. Maybe I'm just too packed up. Oh, Lord. See, it shows my last video there. It doesn't show. Oh, wonder if I have to, I wonder if I have to, oh, man. See, one day I'm going to learn how to do this. My channel, well, no, I don't usually have to go there. Now, oh, wait, right here. This is what I want. But I never went there before. Oh, look. See? Now I see Athena, I see Susan, and I see Joey, and I see Janie, and Tina, and Mary. Oh, yay. Now I got to put my phone up. Oh, geez. I didn't clear off my area. Boy, am I ever a dork. Just a minute. I got to move stuff out of my way. See this picture here? I love this picture. Okay, I got to put the phone on this thing right here and make sure that the sound is turned down. And then put it back over here so it stands up where I can see it. And then this here is a picture of myself, Mary, Nina, Dale, and Sheila. Us 5 have been friends for like 40 years. Me and Mary, 44. Mary, right here, is my friend who left the building with Elvis, I guess. I don't know. I miss her. So I've just been keeping that picture up there so that I can just leave it there. That's why. So anyhow, and there's Barbara. And thank you, Athena. Yep, that was taken at a restaurant. Actually, it's a couple years old. But we had went out at Christmas time and we had the waitress take our picture. And so I've been sitting here playing with my watercolor paints, and I painted like oh, see, I've been painting like my birds. I'm getting carried away with my birds. Here it says, see possibility everywhere. And see, they're looking all over for the possibility. And I made this, it's school bus, and the birds are going to school. That's their school. And then this is birds flying above the trees. And these, I don't know what all that purple stuff is up there. And that's a purple people. Well, it's not a purple people, but that people has purple hair. Hi, artsy girl Marilyn. Marilyn. Oh, Sharon. I see somebody said hi, Sharon, but I don't see somebody named Sharon. So it must be that somebody's stage name. And there's Annette. Oh, how cool. See my bird. I'm just getting carried away with them birds. Look at them all up in there. Now, see, this is like here I painted blue in the sky after I did all the tree and stuff. But then after I got here, I just put a wash of blue behind it first. And that's much more better than this one too. I put the wash of blue behind it. This one and some green and some looks like their feet are hot dogs. Oh, yes, you are, Athena. Oh, how my goodness sakes. And I know that as well as I know myself. But do you know, and here I got ready to do some more. Yeah, so that's what I was doing last night when I was watching Stacy's auction, which was really good. She did very well, but I was not able to purchase anything. I did bid, but I didn't win. I was not a winner, but that's okay. That means that I just saved my money. So anyhow, but she had some really cool stuff on there. I love watching them auctions. Okay, see, I think I got all my junk out of my way. 8:04 a.m. Now, see, last week I kind of didn't make it. Last Monday morning, things were not good. But now, yes, I got that now, Sharon. Janie, I actually knew that, but I actually knew that, but my memory is just, it's turned to mush. It's terrible. And that is from South Africa. Did you know we get a lot? I have got a lot of viewers that come to hang out with us that are from South Africa. It makes me think I want to go there. I've never been out of the country here, never been on an airplane. I hardly get off my street, but just seems like two places I'd like to go: South Africa and Ireland. Those two places. Oh, but then I want to go to Australia too. Oh, but then I also want to go to New Zealand. But anyway, I have to go. My trips are on the internet. I can go and I can see stuff. And Joey's been using watercolors much more in her junk journal art recently. Great fun. Yes, I have had watercolors, but I have not used them as I should. And so I can't just let them go to rack and ruin. So I really need to use them more. So I was playing and I've been watching some videos too that are teaching me little tips and tricks so I can use them even more. So because I love them. I think it's fun. And I think for painting, I'm learning that I can paint. I'm learning that I can paint with watercolors, and I'm learning also that they don't have to look like a photograph when you're finished. And I make mine very, what do you call it? Whimsical. And whimsical is okay. It's just fine to do something whimsical. It doesn't have to look like reality. If we want to see a real looking bird or a real looking tree, all we have to do is go out in the yard and look. And there you get to look at it. But whimsical, you just don't see it unless you just do it yourself. So, and they make you smile. That is so good. You have Little Palette brand. I have a Little Palette brand White Nights. See, what I have here is these Jane Davenports, and I have them because a dear friend sent them to me. Deborah Mayo sent these to me, which I love them. I have nothing to compare them to. So I do love these. And I do love Deborah for sending them to me. That was so kind. Janie, are you going back out on the road? Oh, you just started driving. Well, you be really, really careful. Hopefully it's not like snowing your way. I talked to my son this morning up, and he lives in Michigan, and his whole town's near about shut down, but not the mechanic shop where he works. It's open, of all things. So but he said they're getting like 2 inches an hour. It is snowing so hard up there. So Janie, I hope where you're going, you do not have the snow to deal with and them icy roads. You just be so, so, so careful. Good morning, Yvonne Moore. I'm glad to see you here. You all are amazing, amazing, amazing. I appreciate you. I appreciate you more than chocolate candy. Oh, that's right. I don't eat chocolate candy anymore. I gave that up. It's been 1 week now. I got to get rid of that there. I just noticed that I have see, Pat's not here to remind me. Oh, Jamie's getting ready for work. I have to get rid of this automatic focus thing. That thing gets on my nerves. Not much gets on my nerves, but that autofocus does. Okay, now I got shed of that. I got shed of the automatic focus. I have no snow-headed Tennessee. Good. And there's Mark. It's good to see you. I am doing wonderful. Goodness sakes. I have been working on ATCs. I'm telling you. Do you see this box? You know what box is perfect? If you see, my daughter likes to make this cheese dip and to use Velveeta cheese. And these boxes are like, look at the size of them. They're perfect. So buy you a box of Velveeta cheese just for the box. But I've been making quite a few. Just sitting here playing and making different ATCs. I'm going to have a slew of them to send out, but I want to get out like a word on them too. And these are simple ones too. I don't have anything in here that's very complicated. But like these are all like a work in progress. None of these are really finished. But see, that one's got a little envelope on there. I'm going to put like a little tag or a little note or a little animal or something in there. But like this one, I have a button. It's like a little sewing machine button. I just sewed it on there. And then it's got a little pocket in there. A little card. I'll have to put a word on the card or a note somehow on the card. That'll be cool. So I got all them I'm working on. And then I have, what's all this? Oh, these, oh gosh, these are, oh, you know what these are? These, I find these trivia cards. Hi, Diana Smith. Oh, Artist Loft, a brand at Hobbycraft. That's a good one too. Diana Smith, did you get my ATC? Diana Smith. Wait a minute, that name sounds familiar. Where'd I put my book? Let me see. Let me check. Let me check, because I got a new book for this year that I just started putting my, whoops, my stuff. Let me see. And I can go here and look and see if it says Diana Smith. Bonnie Hawkins. Yvonne Moore. I got one from Yvonne Moore. Yes, I did. Tanya McGuire. I got the these coins. And then I have, oh, some of these are just my own. How boring am I? Cynthia McCoy. I got these with the buttons. These ones all. Oh no, and then this one was from Gail. Gail made me this one. It looks like a night sky on New Year's Eve. And then let's see. Then I have Anita Williams sent me a coin and a ATC. And this one is Crafty Kiwi. She sent me that one. I mean, not it was Dye from the Crafty Kiwi group. And then I have, see, I like that. Everything's on the Vicky Frizzell. This one, and this one. 3 from Vicky Frizzell. And then this one is Judy Johansson. Diana Smith. That's it right there. Oh, yes. This one was amazing because I loved that gold in there. That gold. I don't know what you put in there to put that gold sparkle on there, because it doesn't feel like glitter. It just, and it says dream and postage stamp on there. I love this. So what did you use to put on that gold? Because it doesn't feel like stickles. It doesn't feel like glitter. It's just beautiful. Yes, Tina. So you just buy a little bit at a time. But you know, so many things we can do, Tina, without spending an arm and a leg. And so, and when you do spend, you know, buy a little bit at a time, just a little bit. And it's amazing how it adds up. I have quite a bit of things here, but I've been buying craft supplies since Buck was a calf. I don't know, a long time. Okay, who else? Anita Williams. These two are from Anita Williams. This one says, Fall from Heaven Unassembled. And there's the snowman's head over here, and here's the snowman. So that's what's coming. Little small, I mean, not here in Florida, of course. Oh, you used glitter paint and wiped off. Oh, and then wiped it off with the side of your finger. Oh, that's good. Okay, thank you. That puts another wrinkle in my brain. Vicky Frizzell, I've gotten, and then this one was from Jude. Anita Williams, and this was Judy Johansson. Also, Diana Smith, Vicky Frizzell. Oh, so there was 4 from Vicky Frizzell. She spoiled me like crazy. Aren't they pretty though? And I like just one word. Look, positive dream, brave. They're really neat. So this is my book that I got supplies in some of these things so that if I need a little supply. Oops, where'd that fall from? It fell from the sky. Okay. And in the front of my book, I put this paper was from Stacy, one of her mixed medias. Very pretty. So anyhow, yep, I got it. I have it. See, I have a bad memory though, so but I buy these. Yes, that's how I am too. Everything I want it now, Tina. But you know, there is so many supplies around your house. And it's just putting your eye on them. It's just getting your eye on them and know where they are. So, but like when I go to the thrift shop here, I can get these boxes full of like these cards. Well, they're just they're like a lot of cards. A playing card, or these cards are from the trivia games, and then I just cover them with paper. Now this paper, I just had paper with these frogs on it, so I cut the paper to fit the card, so it's 2.5 by 3.5. Yes, Mary. Mary, I'm up early on Monday mornings is now when I get on. I get on Monday mornings at 8 o'clock Eastern time, and I get on just to do the mixed media ATCs. And we are having so much fun with these. We are having just a blast with them. And this part of we is anyway. But like, see here, I just have a bunch of those cards, and then I just went with a bunch of papers, just the papers. And so they're ready for me to add more things on them. And so, hi, Sherry. Oh my gosh, I'm glad to see you all. It's such a beautiful morning here in Florida, except it's too cold because us Floridians are wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Yep. And then Mary, I do another one on Tuesday evenings, which is just mixed media ATC cards. And like now also, if you go to the group of the Scrap and Lizzie unicorns, you will also see that we took on a group project. We actually kind of adopted a classroom. One of our members teaches through the Boys and Girls Club. She teaches 7 and 8-year-olds like a remedial reading class, and she uses a lot of things as rewards for good behavior, mainly good behavior, that they get rewards. Well, we were just talking one time on a live video, and it came upon us that what it turned out is we now have sort of like adopted this class, and we're making ATCs that we send to Miss Karen. Miss Karen is the teacher. And we send them to her. The Tuesday one is at 8 o'clock Eastern time in the evening. So I have one in the morning and one in the evening. So Monday morning or Tuesday evening. And then that's 8 o'clock Eastern time in the morning, 8 o'clock Eastern time in the evening. And so we now we have been sending Karen little ATCs. I shouldn't say we, because I haven't got my sent off yet, but a lot of the girls have already sent off cards to Karen. She's using them in so many ways in her classroom. She's using them as rewards, like especially for good behavior. And she is also, they have put up a map in their classroom, that a map that shows the world map, so they can keep track of where the cards have come from. Hi, Barbara Batzer, Diana Smith. Oh, did you, Diana? Oh, I know she's gotten quite a few already. So she's been. Oh, Marilyn, did I say hello to Marilyn? Gosh, I can't miss my friends. Annette, Joyce. Yes, and okay. I hope I don't miss anybody. Now, and Tracy from England, UK. How wonderful. And so but so the children are learning they're learning about the different parts of the world. She also requests, when you send cards, if you could send a self-addressed stamped envelope, because she wants the children will be sending thank you notes for the cards. And so she said she could pay for him or herself, but if we could send a self-addressed stamped envelope, then that would help. So the children, and they want to collect these, and so they want to be on their best behavior so they can collect an ATC, get a collection going. So I think I want to send her a package of the sheets like I have in my ring binder, and then that way that she'll have the sheets to have for the children, so the children can start their own collection. They'll want to fill that sheet up, and then when they fill one up, they'll want to fill another. Okay, this is how we do it. If you're new, I will pull. Well, I need to have my piece of paper. I will pull 10 cards. Let me see. Here's a piece of scrap paper. I'm going to pull 10 cards, but I pull them right away at the beginning. I pull the 10 cards at the beginning and I write them down. And then you've got 10, but all you need is 8, is to pick 8 out of the 10. So, and then you pick out, after we write the 10 down, you pick out which one you want to do first. So, okay, so now I'm going to pick the 10 cards. This one will be the first one. Felt. Do you know, I think we have gotten felt every time. So felt is the first one. The second one. And now if you don't have felt, fabric. Any kind of fabric. So you can replace it with something you do have that's kind of similar. Okay, so let's go here. Needle and thread or embroidery floss. Now, when we say that, needle and thread or embroidery floss, you can do whatever you want with that. You might sew a button on, or you might just sew a stitch of some kind. That's the first time we pulled that card. Needle. Boy, I can't spell. Needle and thread. Or embroidery floss. I'm not writing all them words. That's too much writing. And then the third one is going to be a small rubber stamp. Or you can use a big one. Doesn't matter what size. Okay, and then let's go here and pick colored pencils. And then we'll go right here and pick add a cluster. See, this is one of the reasons how we can go, we pick, because you wouldn't want to add a cluster and first and then have to work around it. So a cluster is probably something that I myself will add last, if I use it. And then let's pick this one. Add a button. Okay, see, there's a add a button. So I will probably add a button and I will use my needle and thread to add that button. So those two will go together. And of course, you do it the way you want. You might want to add the button to your cluster. Okay, number 7 will be, if you've got a pen and paper, writing these down, it helps. Charms. Oh, that's why my charms must have fell out of my book. Charms. So this, and again, now a charm, you can use a piece of broken jewelry, even the button we can call that a charm. And so anything dangly or something, maybe a bead, whatever you have, because everybody won't have charms. 8. Let's go here, and it says pencil shavings, good night noise. We get that one all the time too. Pencil. Okay, and then number 9 is, let's get this one, crayons. And the last one will be a fairy. Don't know if I have a fairy. Maybe in my charms, maybe I got a fairy. I don't know. But like I say, we only have to pick. You might have a ribbon with a fairy on it, or maybe you can draw a fairy with your colored pencils or something. Anything like that. Okay, and then I'll put these all back. And now we pick these. See, I do mine a little different than others because now I know some, I just wanted to switch it up a little bit, And so I know that a lot of girls do the mixed medias mashups on a piece of watercolor paper, or and do the whole thing and then cut it apart and then decorate them up, or just cut it apart and use them as is. And that is awesome. That is awesome. I love that. But I just wanted to do something different. And then I thought also this way, like I'm going to get to stitch. Okay, let me put these back in their bucket. Oh, there it is. And I'm going to be able to stitch onto this paper, and then I'm going to make it heavier, to give it more substantial. I'm going to put it on one of those. I'm going to glue this onto the back of it. So if I stitch, I might glue them on there for, well, maybe not, I don't know. I should glue them on there first and then stitch, because I am definitely going to stitch, because I love to stitch. I'm a stitching fool, let me tell you. So I'm going to do that. But then you take a plain piece of paper, or I have this stamp, so I stamped these cards, and so I will I will do this. I will glue these. I will have this on the back. And by the time you do that, you've got a pretty hefty little card there. And then I have little plastic pouches that I put them in before I mailed them off. And so, yeah, that's what we do. So I'm going to get on a roll here. I am on a roll. Oopsie daisies. I almost, Sherry Miller. I actually painted and polished my fingernails purple. Who would have thunk it? Yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna put, yeah, so if you have a thrift shop around or a charity shop of some kind, it is amazing as what you can find in those little shops that you can use as craft supplies. If you find an old music book, then you've got all of the music papers, just old books where the pages are already yellowed, you know, in a lot of places you can get them at a very inexpensive price. And then just on them, you can use the covers as a as a binder for your journals, and then use the papers as for your mixed media. There is so many things that you wouldn't even think about being a craft supply, but it is. And I think that's exciting. I think it's exciting. And you know I do, because if you were in my house and seen the stuff that I have in here, yeah, my house would never make it in the Good Housekeeping magazine. Nope, not mine. My house is lived in. Extreme lived in. But I've been watching some of them hoarder movies to make sure that I don't turn into a hoarder. But once I watched a few of them, I said, no, I'm not a hoarder. I'm not I don't have that big of a problem yet. I don't save my garbage. My garbage gets pulled out. Okay, see, now I've got a heavier card there. So now then I'm going to see what I got to see what I want to do first. And so we have felt, needle and thread, small rubber stamp, colored pencils, add a cluster, add a button, charms, pencil shavings, crayons, and a fairy. All right, so if I don't want to cover it in felt because then I wouldn't be able to use this other stuff. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to go first with maybe some colored pencils. Oh, I think I've got an idea. I think I have an idea. These are my Crayola pencils. I got some other ones too, but I think I'm just going to use these Crayolas too. I got some more hefty brands, but I don't know why. I always go to these Crayola pencils. I got some Crayola watercolor pencils too. They're pretty awesome. So, but for right now, I'm just going to scribble. I'm just going to scribble. Oh, yeah, they want crayon. They said crayons is another choice. So I'm using this first. See, now I'm making 6, so these are all going to be quite, what do you call it? Quite similar, because it's going to be like a set. So, oh, thank you, Sharon, for putting them in the file. Now, for those of you that maybe don't have the time to do it now, maybe you're on your way to work or something, Sharon puts the prompts always in the file, in the Scrap and Lizzie Unicorn group. You will see them in there. and so you can do them later. And then, oh, please post your please post your ATCs up on the on in the group. Put your ATCs in the group. I mean, it's all about me. I love looking at them. And so, yeah, put them in there so we can look, and we get inspired too. I mean, we all use the same prompts and we all come up with something different. And so, yes, I love looking at them and getting inspiration from each of you. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. So, usually on my cards, I usually end up using a word or a phrase of some kind on my cards. And when I'm done. So even though it doesn't say that on here, these we want them to be finished cards ready to mail out, and when we're finished with them. Of course, when you're finished with them. Am I a dork? Okay, but anyhow, you're downstairs with the baby, so you'll have to do it later. That's okay, Mary. I'm sure it's more fun being downstairs with the baby. I had my grandson all weekend. Bless his heart, though, he had such a hard time. He's got allergies and that make him cough. And I mean, he was coughing so bad this weekend that it was like a nonstop. There's so much coughing that he could hardly breathe. He's doing better today, though. His mom has been giving him his breathing treatments, and so he's doing better. But it is absolutely more fun to watch. Well, I don't know which is more fun, crafting or watching the babies. I think they're pretty much neck and neck. Okay, great. Sharon is also working on the February month ATC. She'll have the album up soon, so that's wonderful. And we're all having to learn how to put our images right in the album. And I believe when you put them in the album, they still show up on the discussion page, I do believe. And yes, and so, but then I just do a drawing at the end of the month then for everybody who has did the monthly challenge. Now the monthly challenges they're all listed in the files too for the whole year. And so you can look in that file to find the monthly challenges and do that, and for the whole month. And then at the end of the month, I just draw a name that will, and it's not a winner, as far as who did the best job. I just pull a name from everybody who has posted, because it's a challenge. So everybody who has posted their images, their cards on the group, then I put all of them. And I think we have something. Yes, we've been doing the honey thing, and local honey. Yes. Honey in the tea, honey. I'm telling you, honey. I say, here, take some honey, honey. And we've tried everything, but he has to have them breathing treatments, and then he's usually pretty good. And so I don't know if it might have been something in my house that made him so bad. I just don't know. Maybe I need a dust. But yeah, and so and hi Clara. Hi Clara. Yes, we have can you see the screen, and can you see what I've wrote here? These were we have plenty of time to catch up because we pull all the prompts first, and then you pick whichever one you want to do first. So yeah, you got plenty of time. And now Sharon always puts the prompts, which she has done it already. She puts the prompts in the files on the Scrap and Lizzie Unicorns group. So she's already put the prompts in that file. So, but we have felt, needle and thread, small rubber stamp, colored pencils, add a cluster, add a button, charms, pencil shavings, crayons, and a fairy. And that's 10. We picked 10, but you only have to do 8 of those. And there's some of them that you will do together. And yes, you're right, Mary. I do know about the honey. The honey is a very good thing. And we may, because I know you need to use honey that's from your area. If we use honey that come from Ohio, it may not work here in Florida. It really needs to be from your own area. And the only place the farmers market is where we usually get our honey from, so that we do get local honey. And so, but yeah, it is good. Okay, so now I've used my colored pencils, so I'll cross that one out as one that I've done. Then what do I want to do? Let's see. Let me see. I need a drink of water. Oh. Now I want to, what do I want? I need to have some, if I'm going to have stamps, then that means I need to have ink. Okay, so if I have ink, what color ink do I want to use? What is this? Mauve? Gothic purple? Okay, that sounds good. Gothic purple. Huh. Do I want to put a bear on there? What if I want to have a bear? It's just because this bear was sitting there. Because I didn't put it away. So I think I'm going to do a bear. Oh, I got to remember today that I got to call Minnesota and have them send me a certified copy of my birth certificate. Oh, good grief. I thought I had one. I've got copies of my birth certificate. They're not certified. And to get an ID, because I don't drive anymore, and my driver's license is like expired. And now I have something where I have to have my ID. And so, and I can't do it till I have my ID. So I gotta call them. Call them and tell them I need proof that I was born. Wasn't hatched out of a cherry blossom. And there's Messer Designs. Hi, sweetie. Oh, I think I kind of like my bears. And so that's my small stamp. Small rubber stamp. You're all getting a bear. These will be very nice. I think very nice. A cool bear. This is a Stampin' Up bear. Stampin' Up makes some pretty doggone good stamps. Some stamps, you know, they're I've noticed they're kind of shallow or something. They're not as deep or whatever. I don't know if that's the word, but I do like these Stampin' Up ones. But boy, them suckers is a little costly. Now, so now I've got a bear on there. So I did my stamp. All right, so now, small rubber stamp. Okay, so I did that one. So I've done 2. I have to do 6 more. 6 more. Okay, so you know what I could do? I think I want him, let me see, where's my little, oh, there's my stuff I was looking for yesterday. Boy, I am such a loser. A loser of things, I'm telling you. Then I find them at the last minute. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. I'm looking at the bottom of a pile because that's where I think, oops, and it looks like I'm going to have trouble here with things avalanching. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Huh. Someday I'm going to be so organized. I don't know what day that's going to be. Probably the second Tuesday of next week. All right. Well, they're not there. Well, if that just doesn't take the cake. I need buttons, though. Okay. You mean I have to get up? Oh. Let's see. What do I see? You're going to come get my bear stamp? I love my bear stamp. He's the cutest little bear. Actually, he came with like a kit, like a set. There's a wagon. He can pull a wagon. There's a scarf you can put around his neck and a party hat you can put on his head. It was really, really cute. Oh, you are so right, Anna. You are so smart. Put wings on the bear and he'd be a fairy. See there? You are one smart cookie, Anna, which it's very good to see you, by the way. Yes, I got to go get a button. I'll be right back. I got to get a couple buttons. If I can get up off my chair. Man, when your hips start going, I need like a new universal joint or something. Okay, I got it. I'm up. Yeah, okay, now then. Okay, mission accomplished. I have buttons. Now, I have some buttons. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, phone. Don't tell me you only got 15%. I need you to have a lot more percentage than that. So let me plug this doohickey in and hopefully. Sherry says, I think I'd scare myself if I was ever organized. Yeah, me too, me too, because if I got organized, then I wouldn't want to mess it up. I wouldn't want to make a mess. And so then I wouldn't do anything. But now, since it's already a mess, I can do whatever I want. And I don't have to worry. Now, I wonder if I want to find, like if I put him a little button, or does he want to just carry a button? Maybe he wants to carry a button. It could be like his soccer ball. No, I don't want that one. These ones need more color. Let me see. How about that one? You can carry that button. Now, Okay. You can carry that one, sweetie pie. And ooh, here's a yellow one. You're going to carry that one. And here's a red one. You carry that one. And now everybody's going to have a little button. There you go. Okay. Now, oh, I could use the button as a balloon. And then, oh, you know what? You're right. I could use the button as a balloon. You know, you are smart. You are so bright, you could get a job as a light bulb. That's it. Okay, now I need nano, man. Where is my, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and thought I found true love. You made another you gone. And I'm trying to find my, oh, where did I put that? I guess I covered it up. My box that's got all my needles in it. I know it's right down here somewhere. It can't be real far because I'm almost down to the floor. Well, oh good, at least there's my baby wipes. I had lost them. Where is my, oh, you'd think, you would think my mother raised me better than this. It can't be far. Did I put it up there? No, it's not up there. It's not up there. Where'd I put it? Sometimes I just drive myself absolutely crazy because I have. Now I need my nails. I need them. I'm desperate need. Did I put them over there? No. Well, I got to stand up again and get a bird's eye view on this pile of whatever it is. Because then maybe I can see it if I get the bird's eye view. Well, Elizabeth Marie, where'd you put that box? Now, this is embarrassing. Oh, there it is. It's under my chair. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. I need to move my chair. There we go. Now. Okay, there. Now. Lord. Lord of mercy. Now I have my, man, I'm going to be worn out just from finding my stuff. Okay, how about if I use this needle? It's got a pretty good sized eye in it. Then I need to have my needle threader. Do you see that little ketchup bottle? Hi, Gilly. Barbara Batzer. Okay, wait a minute. What Barbara Batzer says. You having the same problem that I am, just need a needle and thread, and I can't find where I put the darn thing. Yep, that's right, Sharon. I can use the needle and thread to make the string. That's it. You guys are smart. Jeez. And if I watch you all long enough, oh no, that's right. You're watching me. Oh no, I'm watching your chat. So yes, I am. So you guys are like the teachers and I'm the student. And I'm learning things. And see, I got this. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Now, if I can thread this needle, which I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I thought I can, and so she did. She thought she could, and so she did. Yeah, my mom used to keep needles in the curtain. They were always in the curtain. Needle and thread in the curtain. I think she had some in the sewing box too, but in the curtain, she'd have them. So, because she was a sewer, she did a lot of sewing. She was a crafty one too, my mom. My mother. Okay, so I'm going to stitch the button on first. And see if I can get through there. Oh, I did. Ow! Oh, be careful, needles are sharp. Use with caution. Use with caution. I just, ow, oh, geez. Now I poked myself again. Maybe I don't need to do, that's terrible. I already poked myself this morning. My blood sugar was 114. I was so excited. I was just so excited. 114. Yeah, it's been 1 week that I've been really watching what I eat. And it is showing on my blood sugar little pokey thing. Darn it. Okay, I have to slow down here because I think I go too fast. I try and speed it up. I try to pretend I'm still in high speed, but I'm not. I'm in first gear. I can't get out of first gear anymore at this stage of the game. Okay, it's not bleeding anymore. I'm good. Okay, Elizabeth. Now, do it carefully. Carefully, do not poke yourself with the needle. See that? Oh, no, don't get me a knot. I don't want a knot. I gotta get one of them wax doohickeys. They have some kind of a wax doohickey. I don't know what they're called. Maybe somebody knows what they're called. But it's like a thingy that you hold. There's wax in it somehow, but you can run a string through it and wax your string or your thread or your whatever. But I don't know what you call them things, so I can't get me one. Yeah, the blood sugar is good. I was excited for it to be 114, but it's been 1 week today that I have really, really been testing my blood sugar for one thing many times a day, and darn it, I don't want that knot in here. And I have really been watching what I eat. Really. And I'm doing it. Now, let me show you my picture. Did I lose my picture? Where did I put my picture? Just my hot glue hand too. Well, oh, there I now find the other buttons I was looking for. Oh, good grief. I should not have such a pile of things. Well, now I don't see my picture either, which I just had right here in my hot little hand. I wanted to show you a picture of my friend. Oh, here. See, now this is a picture of me and my friends. These 5 ladies right here. Oh, in the quilters section. Okay, the first 5 rows are felt. Number 1. Number 2 was needle and thread. 3 was a small rubber stamp. 4 was colored pencils. And 5, add a cluster. In the quilters section, Susan, I will look for that. That just makes, you would need common sense to know that. But anyway, these 5 girls, we have all been friends for in the neighborhood of 40 years. All of us on this same street here where I still live. last Sunday, Mary, my very best friend that I have known for 44 years, decided to be an angel. So that's why I wasn't here Monday or Tuesday, because I was numb, absolutely numb, that my Mary, and she was fine that morning. Well, I guess she wasn't fine, but she seemed to be fine. But she had diabetes really bad, insulin dependent, and she really did not watch her diet. She kind of figured the insulin would take care of things. So I am going to make sure that for her, and I know that might sound silly to some of you, I am going to make sure that I'm going to stay around for a few more years. And to do that, I've got to put the right kind of petroleum in the gas tank. So that was my Mary. 44 years. Getting that message, her daughter had called, and getting that message at 2 o'clock in the morning, it just kind of, it was horrible. It was horrible. So we haven't had her service yet. That won't be till the 2nd. It'll be Saturday. It will be the 2nd. And then on Sunday, I have another memorial service to go to for a 35-year-old young man that we have known all forever. And believe it or not, he choked to death. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. So his service is on Sunday. So on Saturday, I have one to go to, Sunday another. There, now he's holding his balloon, and yeah, I keep thinking I need to just not think about it. Think about these things. I don't know, but I can't not think about things. It's like so heavy on my mind. And I'm trying to remember all the fun memories. That's what I want, is to remember the fun memories. And that's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to continue my art and my crafts. That's what I'm going to do. And try to take care of myself in memory of my Mary. And that was like, I lost, when I'm 69 years old. So yes, when you're this age, I've lost my parents, I've lost a brother, I've lost a lot of friends. That happens. And they're never easy. But I just never, this is the first real friend. They're real friends, but 44 years. Hi, honey bunny. Are you awake, darling?
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Okay, good morning, sweetie.
Who are you chatting with?
I'm talking I got a video going. I got a little live streamy thing going. Okay. So I'm talking to my friends all over the world. They're my friends. I love them. Almost as much as I love you, Papa. Papa just woke up. And he's going to go in there and make some fresh coffee. That's what he always does. I got coffee, but it wasn't fresh coffee. It was coffee left in the pot from last night. And he makes fresh. Thank you, Judy. And yes, that's what I do, knowing that God is in control. Yep. 51 years, Rose. So you know what it's like. It's like you're when and Mary lived 3 doors down from me. We all these years, just 3 doors down. So we saw each other almost every day. It was very, very rare that a day went by that we didn't see each other. And so, yeah, I am so happy for the memories. So there's a lot of people that can, they see, we didn't move. We like I say, we've lived here 44 years, and we're not the type to move around. People who move a lot, I think you kind of lose track of your friends. And then you make new ones, make new friends, keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. And but I've lived here 44 years, and these ladies have all these ladies have lived here almost that long. Mary and I were the first ones out here, and then the others came later. But yeah, it's still hard to believe that I can still walk down to her house because her daughter and son-in-law and family live there too, and they're like family. So I told Melissa, I'll be your mama. I'm going to be your stand-in for your mama. And she thinks that's a really good idea. So, yes, Joyce, I feel blessed that I had a friend for so long like that. Oops, I wanted to go and do that. It's got 4 holes in that button, Elizabeth. Go in all of them. Make sure it's like a crisscross. See, you can, if you didn't have buttons or if you didn't have a needle and thread, you can, or if you didn't want to do it, you can always, hi, Chronic Crafter. It's good to see you up and about this early in the morning. Thank you. Thank you so much, Angela. Thank you. You're kind and caring. Everybody is so kind and caring. It's just it's amazing the circle of crafters that we have here that I have met in the last year or two. I am blessed. I am totally blessed. See, and then on the back of the card here, I got my thread there. So I'm just covering that up with tape, and that'll hold that there. Then when I put the back on it that has my information on it, that'll cover up anything that I have here. So look at that. I love the idea that it's a balloon. Yeah, these ones I believe will definitely go to the class. I think these will definitely go to Miss Karen's class. I think the children will like these. Some of them that I make are going to go, because those of you, you just lost 2 friends in the past week, so you understand. Oh, yes, it's hard. It is hard. Yep. And so, yes, and we send, like I said, we send cards to this class that we've kind of adopted as our own. And but then we also send cards to each other. It's not like a swap. We don't swap. You just pick a name, pick somebody out of the group that's, of the addresses. We've got the addresses in the address file. Pick somebody out of the group and send a card. Just send a card. All you have to do is just put put the ATC in an envelope and send it on. And you know what you're doing for a person. When you get these cards in the mail, it's just getting snail mail is wonderful. Yes, Susan, he's a Stampin' Up Bear. Yep, that's a Stampin' Up Bear. And so I love him. I think he's beautiful. Well, I've got this fascination with teddy bears anyway. I had, I had a lady come to my house one time, and she was only coming because she was going to buy some lace. Oh, I forgot to do that. She was going to buy some lace from me, and she seen all my teddy bears, and she said they were evil. I said, evil? My teddy bears are evil? Yes, because they have eyes that cannot see, and they're not biblical. I said, dang. I, you ever heard that? And maybe that is, I don't know. But I never thought about that. Hi, Josie. I never thought of teddy bears or something that's got eyes that cannot see. So it's like doll babies or anything, eyes that cannot see. So I guess the teddy bear's got eyes that cannot see. I don't get it. And so I just didn't get that one. So she said they were evil. But she also won't go to Disney World because she said they got magic wands there. And so and she said they're evil too. I don't want to think everything's evil. To each his own, that's right. Yeah. Oh, see, I'm afraid I'm going to poke myself again. Why will that not go through there, that needle? Go in there, needle. Sometimes you have to speak to your needles harshly. When you get a chance, you ought to check out the channel. This lady is called Poor Man Sewing. He's funny. He does good quilting and makes quilts. Channel is called Poor Man Sewing. Oh, I will. If he's funny. Poor Man's Sewing. Okay, I got it. I will. Yeah. Yeah, she did buy the lace. Yeah, she did buy lace. And so she never did come back again. So I guess she didn't need to be around evil things. But and there's a lot that do think a lot of things are evil. But there I think that we need to know, and the children need to grow up knowing the difference between fantasy and reality. And so that they know, that there's things aren't real. After a while they learn that the tooth fairy isn't real. It's really your mom. Was it Island? I don't know if it was. I don't remember if she bought any eyelet lace, but you know what? I didn't think about it at the time. It's been it's been years ago actually, and so I hope it wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't. I don't think she'd have, because that would definitely be eyes that could not see. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Oh, goodness me gracious. Oh, yeah, these ones are definitely going to go. These ones are definitely going to go to the class. Oh, that's easier. Well, that was much easier doing it that way, Elizabeth. I've been getting together some now. See here now I'm advertising again. Ouch. But I have found that I love making journal covers. And then I make a journal cover, and then I love the coins too. Hi, Chronic Crafter. Um, are you leaving? Are you saying you're leaving? Is that what you're saying, Chronic Crafter? I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you so very much. You are beautiful. What was I saying? Oh, I love making journal covers. And then the sad thing though is by the time I make the journal cover, then I start making another journal cover. 10-cent philosophy. Yeah. And so I got all these journal covers made and I haven't made the journals. So I'm going to be making up kits. This is just to warn you all that yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm making up kits. So the kits will have a finished, ready to go journal cover. Well, I mean, you can always add more to it. And it's going to have gobs of stuff that in this kit that you can put it together and make pages. And then I'm going to try and sell them to y'all. Do you see how I work? Mm-hmm. Now, the way I do things, though, this may not happen for a while. So, gosh, who told me about these balloons? Okay, is that all of them? Yeah, this is the last one. Okay, yes, well, I'll let you know when I start having them ready to go. Make my first $1 million. I'm still working on that. I was just waiting for my ship to come in, but apparently it sunk. I think my ship sunk. Ignorance, what are we Googling? My coffee is cold. Okay, I had one of those little warmers, but I dropped it and it broke. Now, okay, so I have my button, added a button. I did this and my needle and thread. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 things done. I need 4 more things. Okay, now I love them. I think they're beautiful. Okay, crayons. It says crayons. Where did I put that little box of crayons? I have a little box of crayons. Boy, do I ever smell fresh coffee. Nothing smells better than fresh coffee. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne. I love that name, Yvonne. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Look at this here. Crayons. See, these crayons, me and Papa bought them like before Christmas because we was buying them all for Jeffrey's class. So we got all the boys Cars crayons and all the girls got Disney crayons. So now, but we had extra. I just can't keep thumbing up. It seems to count, but it doesn't stay on. I have noticed that too, Mary. There's times when I know I have thumbed up because I usually do it always right at the beginning. And then after I'm watching for a while, my thumb is not up. So I wonder why that is. I don't know. I do not know. So since we need crayons, I am going to give my little bears some little color. And color my bears. Do you know it's fun? I do my prompt cards even when I'm working on my own. When I work on my own. Well, I don't know why I call it work because it's not playing. It's not work. It's just playing. If it were work is like doing dishes. That's work. Laundry. work. Sweeping the floor, work. This is not work. So when I'm playing with my arts and crafts, oh, see, I even lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was going to say. What was I going to say? Well, I don't know. Whatever it was I was going to say, it has left the building along with Elvis. There, see? Now that is beautiful. Boy, does that fresh coffee smell. What I dropped on my floor. I'm always dropping things because I put my elbows on the table, and then when I move my elbows, oh, excuse me. Excuse me. And then I put my elbows on the table, and I knock things off, and so then my floor gets filled up with stuff. That's how life is around this house. My little bears. Wonder what words I can put on these with bears. Have a very nice day. I don't want to put too much because they're 7 and 8 years old. And so they're not going to be able to read too much. These are so cute. The balloons. I am so glad you mentioned the balloons. So pretty. Oh, yes, I do. Thank you. But I use my prompts even when I'm doing them on my own, because I just, oops, I'm losing power. I'm losing power on my phone. My plug doesn't fit in real tight. Okay, now there it goes again. Now it's working. Yeah, my plug is doesn't have a very good connection. Okay, now it's working. I only had 2%. Now it's got 3. Okay. But when I pull the prompts like this, and I do it just the same way, it's like my cards just go together so quickly. And because I have all these, otherwise my brain doesn't work. And so I can't think of what I want to do. What should I do next? And I can't think. But when I have the prompts, there it goes. It just makes my brain go in high gear, and it makes me want to finish too. Yes, there's a whole list of all of the prompts we have in the files. And then also Sharon she's got a file up that lists all the prompts that we use each time. So she's already got today's prompts up on the in the group, in the files. Hi, Lisa. And Kim, I don't think I even said hello to you, Kim's Crafty Table, Kim. And Lisa, yes. It is good to see everybody. And my bears here are happy to see you all, too. They're happy to see you all. Boy, I cannot believe that it is almost the end of January. Already the end of January. I mean, time flies when you're having fun, right? Today's one of my granddaughter's birthday. She lives in Arizona. I sent her some really cute boots. They're like them fuzzy Ugg boots or whatever you call them, with the warm inside. She loves boots. She just loves boots. And today she is 11. 11. Yeah. She's 11. And so she's already got her boots, though, because she just wears them everywhere. Her daddy says she wants to wear them to bed. But she's my granddaughter that's got Down syndrome. And if you know anything about Down syndrome, oh my gosh, children with Down syndrome are like Oh, angels from heaven. Oh my gosh, she is wonderful. She's learning to talk. She's 11 years old. And like when we were talking on face to face on the computer, and she said, "Thank you, Grandma." And I knew what she was saying. I mean, everybody might not have known what she was saying, but she is learning. She is learning. She knows all her sign language. And that's how they communicate with her in school, is through sign language. And bless her heart, she's so beautiful. And it's her birthday, 11. On the 30th, on the 30th is my baby son's birthday. He's going to be 34. Can you imagine? Yvonne, you have a grandson with Downs? And I bet he is just as special. I mean, all of my grandchildren are special in their own right. But there's something about Downs that just brings out not only the good in them, but the good in the people around them. Yes. It's just, I mean, when you're around her, I mean, everything makes her smile. And she's got the most beautiful smile. And they say that children born with Downs, they don't even have stress. They don't know what it is. So, and they're just so wonderful. They don't seem to get angry, or I don't know, maybe they do, but I've never seen. And her name is Elizabeth. She was named after me, but she was named Elizabeth, but after me, because I was her favorite grandmother. Well, I was her only grandmother, but so I was a favorite if I was the only. If you're the only, you're the favorite. Oh, did you, Lisa? I bet that was awesome, working with children with special needs. Oh, and it takes a special person to work with the children with special needs, because it can be challenging, because you want to communicate, you want them to understand, and it can be challenging. Oh, and he can say, "I love you, Grandma." And that's how our Elizabeth is. She has phrases that she can say. Although the other day she said something, her daddy said that she said a word that wasn't very ladylike. So he said, "I think her mother needs to stop talking badly." I said, "Yeah, I bet it's her father, you, my son." So yeah, she's picking up some words that she does not need to pick up. So that means that the parents need to wise up. Don't use that street language. Yep. I'm not the best color crayon colorer. I- But I'm doing the best I can do. So hey, that means I'm the best, right? And that's what it said, was to use your color crayons, and so I am. And so beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. I don't know how red got into this one when I was coloring there. Got some red right there. I'm thinking that maybe because they're very inexpensive crayons, that maybe they got some pigments mixed up. But these are working pretty good for inexpensive crayons. Got them from the Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to make his little pads on his feet. We'll make them pink. Boys can wear pink if it's a boy, but it might be a girl. They might be boys, or they might be girls. They're just teddy bears. I love them. My goodness. And see, I wouldn't have thought of these without using prompts. I would not have thought to do this. Well, of course, and y'all's help too. You have to get moving and pretend to be productive. Gilly, don't do that. It's bad for your health. Yeah. You have a good day today because you never know. Tomorrow you might get abducted by aliens. You just never know. So, yeah. But have a good day. You be productive if you want to. I'm being productive right now because I'm making these here ATCs. That's as productive as I get. You get them. Okay, now I've used my color crayons. So I can, these are pretty fun. I always like a brand new box crayons. I don't know if there's anything is more wonderful than a brand new box of color crayons. I just think they're awesome. They are. These ones don't smell like Crayolas though. Them Crayolas, they have a special smell. These ones aren't smelling like Crayolas. Yeah, I like the smell. So when I go to the store, I'll pick up a box of crayons and sniff them. It seems like a Sunday school. Well, Sunday school or kindergarten classroom. You walk in there and they just smell like color crayons. I love it. You got to get going too, Sharon. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming by. I just love seeing you. You're looking just beautiful. Thank you, Sharon. They are pretty. I just think they're very pretty. Okay, now I did my crayons. Okay, now I have what's left. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to do 3 more of these things. I don't think I'm going to use felt. And a cluster, let's see if I make a small cluster, charms, and the fairy. Now, the fairy, that's a very good idea. How can I do that? Let me see. I just so happen to have, I could actually use butterfly wings, but I have got like these little golden wings. What do I have? What do I have? Or I have silver wings. I bet a fairy would rather have. See, I used to have a store. These are things that are left over from my little shop. I have still stuff. Okay, so if I use those and put this back up on the shelf. Oh, put it up there straight, Elizabeth, or it's going to fall on the floor. Okay, now, this is what I'm wondering now. If I were to take out, so you could use a butterfly, just make butterfly wings, but somebody told me I could make these little bears into like a fairy. If I just give them wings. Hmm. You know what would be cool is if I took an X-Acto knife and cut somehow here where I could get these wings behind the bear. Or I could cut but no, then that wouldn't fit right. Let me see. I wonder if I can do that. Yeah, I was just thinking about cutting them, but then I'm going to be over too much. I need them to be almost, I could cut them, but I don't know if, I'm going to try something. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to try something. I'll be right back. Keep an eye on my stuff. Don't let nobody take it. Don't take, no, nobody take the stuff. Ouch. Lord have mercy, that hip. It's because I was a hippie when I was young. I'm a hippie. Well, doodle bugs. Doodle bugs. Doodle bugs. Okay. So that was a fail. Trying to find them. I got another idea, though. Another idea. I have these foam stickers. Yeah, you know what? Whenever I send out a happy mail, I should be giving people these here beautiful wings because I got a lot of beautiful wings. So when somebody wins, fold it like wings is close. Fold it like wings through the slit. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, but I can't find my X-Acto knives. But oh man, I didn't realize I had all these frogs in here. Look at these. These are all stickers, foam stickers. Jamie Trucker sent these to me. I could not believe it when I got this in the mail. I could not believe it. But so what I'm going to do right this very minute, right this very instant, is I'm looking to see if there's anything in here that looks like a fairy wing. Ooh, there's a word that says surprise. Anything that I could cut apart and make it. Can you believe all of this stuff? What about if you cut? Them hearts are kind of biggish. Biggish. Look at that little monkey. Look at that little flower. Okay, there has to be something. Has to be something that will work. Ladybugs, ladybugs. These are all say surprise on there. You know, that might be my word that I can put. Because they all say surprise. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Ooh, what? Oh, no, that's a, oh, that's a butterfly. Let me see. I think I could make that butterfly work. I am thinking, look at this. 3, 4. Oh, and look at, there's a little bee. That's cute too. And this butterfly. 5. Gosh, I love them frogs. I gotta put them in my frog book. My frog book. If you haven't seen my frog book, your eyes is missing out. Because I got me a frog book going that it's a wonder you don't hear it saying ribbit right now. Now, what if I were to, this is fun stuff in here. Jamie. So I could take a little heart. Okay, we're going to see how this, okay, we're going to try this. We are going to try this. And it only has to look close. It doesn't have to look exactly. Now, so what if, use butterflies cut in half for wings. Janie, there you are. Yep. Remember, you sent me these. Okay, I'm going to cut them in half. Okay, so now if I put this half right here, okay, we don't need the antennas. So we'll cut them off, and we have got wings. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, so if this one goes just like this. Oh, where does the other half go? Now this one here How will we do this? Well, his wings can't be under his armpit. Oh, it's okay if it goes over his arms. He doesn't have to be like because fairies are like magical. They can do anything they want. Oh, Barbara's using pencil shavings for the wings. You know what? You are pretty smart, Barbara. Barbara, you are one smart girl. I have to get a different pencil. I got a pencil sharpener, but actually it's for makeup pencils. And when it sharpens my pencils, it doesn't give me very good shavings. It gives me crumbs. And I don't like, yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, we're just going to do it like this. Now that one looks better than this one. Just like this. I think that looks good. The little kids will probably say, what in the world? What in the world is with that there? I could, though, trim it down and just, I could trim it down but we're just going to go like this. We're just going to do it this way right now. Cute, 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 cute. And there we go. But I do believe, oh, you know what? I'm going to show you guys something. I know I'm wasting time, but look at this. I got a bundle of broken, used up jewelry. This was in it, this little pouch. The zipper almost kind of looks like rusty. It's old. And the pouch is made out of some kind of vinyl, but it's like embossed. Looks very old. Inside of this, look at this, is a rosary. And it has to be rosewood because it still smells like rose. But I believe it is very old. I believe it's very old. And I just love it. But you know what is amazing? In the back of it, there's like a little vial. There's like a little vial you can see there. And I'm wondering if the vial is like got holy water in it, or if it's like from the River of Jordan. Has any of you who uses or knows anything about rosaries, because it's the crucifix part, the cross is all wood. It's wood. And then Jesus hanging on the cross, that's metal. But in the back of it, it's got metal on the back, but then right here, it's inside the wood. There's a vial of some kind. And I can't tell if anything's in it, but look at that. This is like old as Methuselah. Well, I don't know if it's old as Methuselah, but I just love it. And there's Madonna there. There's Mary. But anyhow, if anybody, I'm just curious as to what that's what I'm thinking, like holy water. Hi, Adadel. I have one with a vial too, and it's from Lourdes. Really, Josie? Or Cynthia says it could be filled with rose oil. That could be too. But this was in with this. It was a Ziploc bag full of like little gemstones and stuff. I love this. I'm keeping it forever. But you can tell even the container, the little zipper pouch, that it's been around. It's probably been prayed on a lot of times. So I love that. I just love that. And I'm not even Catholic. Well, I was Catholic. Yes, it's very old rosary, a very old rosary and filled with holy waters. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking, Janie. Janie, did you notice that you got your wrench back? Yeah, I called the wrench people and I said, give her toolbox. Yeah, my Janie stole her wrench. There was back in the day when I worked at the monastery, there was a nun that I took care of. She made me a rosary and my two girls and blessed them for us. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Oh, see? So now I knew you'd know. But I said, oh, yeah, I'm keeping that for life, just like it is. Because I could tell it was old, mainly because, but it's amazing how that the wood still, because I got another one that is made of rosewood, and it still smells so much like a rose. And I love it. But I love my rosaries. Like I say, I'm not Catholic anymore. I was, but after yeah, well, things happened, and then I wasn't allowed to be Catholic anymore. But so now I'm not. But in my heart, I still am because we're raised Catholic. I was raised Catholic, and I went to catechism, and I made my communion, and I was confirmed, and my confirmation name is Ruth. I've been through it, but I don't know if it was just our church or what, but they decided I didn't like me because they didn't like me no more. They didn't like me no more because I was divorced at a very young age. Well, I'm married at a very young age, and I couldn't stand being beat anymore. And I divorced that little sucker. I didn't divorce him until after he started beating the baby. And then I said, okay, that's it. Well, I didn't really say it. My mother did. And so then they explained it to me that I kind of wasn't welcome back in the church. So I said, okay, fine. It's not really what I said, but that's okay. It was just the church that couldn't forgive me. It wasn't like Jesus. He did forgive me. I must have lost one of my little butterflies because I thought I had enough out here. Now one's missing. So I have to find me another. Wait a minute. Where'd my box go? Oh, here it is. I gotta find me another now. One more set of wings for my. Oh, see, I could use those bumblebee wings too. I could have. You know what? I'm going to use a lot of these. I think on my ATCs that I send, especially for the children, because they will love them. I know what children love because I am going through my second childhood. I am proudly going through my second childhood as we speak. And so, because I am proudly going through my second childhood, I know what children love. They will love these cards. They will love these Dumafloggies too on them. Okay, now that I found another one, I know that I'll find the other one. It's probably down there on the floor amongst about a jillion other things. Because I put a lot of things in the floor. Adadel, you are right. Religion is what's in your heart. Christianity is what's in your heart. I think religion, though, basically is just a name brand of Christianity. Like soup, you can get Campbell's soup or you can get Heinz soup, it's just a brand name. So I'm not too fond of organized religion anymore. Not that I have, if you are a fan, I don't have a problem with that, but I just am not a fan. But we don't want to get into religion or politics. But anyway, God is in our heart. That's right. That is. And he wants us to go by the golden rule. Um, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. As long as you do that, you are good. Why is my phone saying I don't have any? Oh, my phone is fixing to go off. No, do not go off, telephone. Why? I got to get a new plug. Now it's not saying it's even charging. Oh, no. Okay, I can't see the chat anymore, you guys. My phone just went kaput. So now I will not be able to comment on the chat because my phone just went kaput. And so, and what time is it now? Oh, see, it's almost 10 o'clock and I have my 2-hour limit. I give myself a 2-hour limit. So I'm going to, okay, so now I got my fairy. I didn't put a charm. I didn't put felt. Okay, you know what? I'm going to call this my felt. The word surprise. That's what I'm going to do. And so I'm sorry I can't see my phone just lost its power. I need to get a new power cord. And but this is what I'm putting on my cards for the little word. And because I like to have a little word. So they're going to have the word surprise. These are all going to be alike. These will be sent off to the Miss Karen's class. So, see, I got the video up on my computer screen, but I can't see the chat on my computer screen. So, but now, do I got all them on there? I got all them on there. If that isn't just hunky dory. Okay, so then what I like to do is I will 1, 2. Oh no, on these ones I don't do that because I write different stuff. Okay, on these ones because they're going to go to the children. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just do a little note, and for the children I just write something, whatever I'll write surprise from Miss Lizzie in Spring Hill, Florida, and that kind of a thing. And so I don't put all the information. They don't need to know no Scrap and Lizzie or nothing. I don't want to give them too much information that gets them all confused. So I'm just going to put, now this will cover up all your threads, or if you put brads in the back, or if you wire something on, that covers that all up. Okay, and then I'm going to write on the backs of them, is I'll just call them surprise, since that's what it says on there. That's what the names of them are going to be. And so, okay. Yeah, before I do this again tomorrow night. Now, tomorrow evening when I do this, I'll have all different prompts. Each time we pull different prompts, and there's about 100 prompts in there that we use. So you never know what you're going to get. You just never know. So this is just putting the back on it, which now it's got like 3 layers on there, so it gives it a nice hefty. I like them. Now, if I was a little kid, I'd be happy to get one of these. I am a little kid. Well, I'm not little, but I am my mom and dad's kid. So I am a kid. I kid you not. Now, see, then I think they have a nice finished look if you have I round the corners with just 1/4 inch corner punch. And I think it kind of gives them a more finished look. Okay, if anybody new comes in, let them know that I can't see the chat. So Tell them hello, I love you. Tell them that. Give them a message. Oh, I can say that. So anybody new coming in, I can't see the chat because my phone just went kaput. I think my charging cord needs to be replaced. After a while, they just get where they don't fit. So this is it. This is my finished card. Now, because they're going to go to the children, I just put on, I'm going to call them, the name of them is going to be Surprise. So I'll just put Surprise. From Miss Lizzie. In Spring Hill, Florida. And so that's all you need to put on the back. That's the kind of information. Then they'll know it come from Miss Lizzie in Spring Hill, Florida. They'll find Florida on the map. And when I send these off, I'm going to send a self-addressed stamped envelope with them. And so they can write their thank you notes because that is part of what Miss Karen is having them. That's part of the learning process. And I think they're going to like them in these little, I think they're going to really like these. So what I'm going to do now is put the glue lid on the glue. Thank you all for coming. I am so happy to see all of you. There's 50 viewers according to my thing right there. But I'm going to, at the end, I always like to have, I always like to read a little bit of something that is, what do I call it? Motivational or, okay, today we're going to, a positive, something positive. This one here, it says, I embraced my inner child with love. Yep, and that's what I'm talking about, our inner child. Each of us is always working with the 3-year-old child within us. Most of us, unfortunately, spend our time yelling at that child and then wonder why our lives don't work. Take care of your inner child. It is the child who is frightened. It is the child who is hurting. It is the child who does not know what to do. Be there for your child. Embrace it and love it and do whatever you can to take care of its needs. Be sure to let your child know that no matter what happens, you will always be there for it. You will never turn away or desert it. You will always love this child. And that is your inner child. Don't forget that that child is there and will always be there. And so you love that inner child within yourself. Okay, thank you so much for coming by. I've had a very good morning. And there's my other one. It was stuck to my sweater. All right. Okay. And I love you guys. And I will see you. I'm going to do this again tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, God bless each and every one of you. May He watch over you every step you take and every move you make. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.